Yeah, but we're gonna continue with Castlevania. Man, I'm tired as hell today. I gotta wake up. This game will wake me up. I got up early today, and all day I've been editing my Mortal Kombat History of Jade video, which should be either out really late tonight. Well, no, probably not. Early tomorrow morning, it'll be ready. Your mess, I'm pretty sure I've drank more rum than legally possible. Not a terrible thing. And Monday, we will be streaming some classic games. We're going to do RoboCop vs. Terminator on SNES, and then we're going to follow up with The Terminator on Sega CD, which is awesome as well. Hey, thanks for that Super Chat, Brian CP. Appreciate that. I binged Jari Lore. Hype for Part 6. I can't read. Hyped for Part 6. Part 6, I am working on it. This weekend, I'm going to focus on it. Tomorrow, the first half of the day, I'm going to finish my Jade video. Second half of the day, I'm probably going to relax. I do try to relax on the weekend. And then Sunday, all day working on Resident Evil. My favorite is Symphony of the Night. Awesome. Symphony of the Night, I love Symphony of the Night, but it's never been my favorite Castlevania, like it is for a lot of people. I've always been impartial to the 2D Castlevanias. I love the 2D ones. Bring a battle type devil to this place. A great power. Oh, do I have one? Oh yeah, I do. My I already forgot what I called him. What did I call the lava dude? Oh my god. I didn't play this for 2 weeks and I forgot the controls. Summon Colossus. That's what I called him. Hey Brian, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Actually, I have a bad habit of forgetting this. Let me give you the power. The moderator power. You become a channel member or patron, you get a wrench. This makes me want to fire up PCSX2 for Lament of Innocence. Love Castlevania, screw the haters. I love Castlevania. I'm glad to hear that. See, it's funny because I always liked Castlevania 64 and I always thought I was alone. Because everybody hates it, but a lot of you have told me you like that game. And that is awesome. Alright, what did we learn? Guard. But yeah, sometime soon we'll do Legacy of Darkness. No. Did I say it right? Yeah, Legacy of Darkness, the other N64 one. Anybody ever watch Outlaw Star? I remember seeing bits and pieces on Toonami, but I never actually watched it. A huge iron door. No man could force this open? Anyone remember how to open this door? Oh, don't I have to, does my monster have to do it? I don't know if I can yet go this way. I might have to leave the temple, actually. Oh my god. That's a far-ass walk. Oh, I see Brian using our new emojis that I made the other day. Triforce. Hey, NotAnother GameCollector, what's up? I gotta use brute force. Oh, you know what? I was pressing up on the D-pad. Here we go. I had to press right. And we have our... Yep, we got some new emojis there, folks. We got a Mortal Kombat symbol, Dracula. I added a one-hit emoji, because that seems to happen a lot for some reason, unintentionally on this channel. I love this music. Here we go. Hey, HLO, welcome to the stream. I don't remember where this takes me. We'll probably have to do a third stream because I don't think I'm going to beat this game today. It's a fairly long game. So we'll probably go like 3 hours or so. And I'm sure we can finish it up by next Friday. This game's not more than like 10 hours at most. Did you grind any? No, I did not. I'll probably grind before next time, because by next time we'll probably nearing, you know, the ending areas of the game, and those almost require grinding. I mean, I've beaten the game before without grinding, but it's a lot harder to fight Dracula. He's got some, like, insta-kill moves, almost. Dracula in this is almost like a Final Fantasy, final boss, in some ways. Didn't you beat Trevor? Yes, I did beat Trevor. Well, I didn't beat him. He beat me. He beat Hector, but I completed that part of the game. I forgot Slogger was in here. For those of you that watch the Netflix series and aren't familiar with Slogger, that was Slogger right there. He was one of the demons they fight early on with that with the flying gun. Oh, there's a golden axe. We got a little thief now. Get out of here. I don't even think I have to go down here yet, but let's see what's down here. It's been so long. Are you gonna fight Legion under the temple later? Probably. I don't remember Legion being too difficult. But I don't remember exactly. He's a secret boss, right? If I remember correctly. I'd love to join your channel, but bills prevent that. Hey, no worries, man. I only want you guys to do that kind of stuff if you want to and if you can afford to. If you have bills to pay and you can't afford it, pay your bills first, please. I'd rather you guys have electricity and water. You gotta wonder how much powerful was Dracula at Castlevania 3 for Trevor being so freaking OP. As the end of this game, you have to have help. Yeah. Well, of course, as usual, like video games normally are, these characters are only OP in the cutscenes, but when you play as them, not so much. I saw a Japan version of Final Fight 2. It looked a little better. Learned a useful tip to make it easier. I've never played Japanese version. I wonder if it's actually any different. What's your favorite part in the game? In this game? I don't know. I mean, I like the end game where you actually take on Isaac and then fight Dracula and all that, and basically when they reveal all the secrets. But if you're asking my favorite Castlevania game, I always switch around. Dracula X is not Dracula X. I'm sorry, Rondo of Blood's my number one always. But 2 and 3 I always swap around. I usually like to say Dracula's Curse. Wouldn't mind getting Castlevania 3 remake in this style, man. I want all these games remade in Lords of Shadow style. That's what I want. I keep saying it, man. I hope someone at Konami watches my streams and they're like, you know what? That's a great idea, and they do it. I would love that. Usually Japanese iterations of SNES and NES games are a little easier. Yeah. If you play Castlevania 3 for NES, or I should say for Famicom, the Japanese version, it is way easier. Like, the final battle of Dracula, it's actually pretty hard to lose. Like, the NES version of that game, the American version, was way harder. The audio was way better, though. The audio blows away ours. Because they had, like, a dual sound chip on there or something that made it sound way better. I'm going to stream that sometime, the Japanese version, because I have it on the emulator. I actually prefer that version. It's just, it's better overall. I hate these little... I hate those ghosts, man. They curse you if they touch you. Shit's annoying. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Don't touch me. It touched me. It touched me. Uncurse. I can't stand that. Oh, look, it's still following me, too. Ah! Try and destroy the fart clouds with the faces. Damn, the camera's bugging out right now. Let me turn it. I'm just gonna go. Screw that. Not worth it. I even found a Final Fight 3 NES version. Yeah, that's definitely a bootleg. For sure. Looks exactly like Symphony. Like, yeah, I hate them equally. Where? I don't even remember where all this leads. Did you ever watch Cargo? No, I didn't watch Cargo. I did watch, I finished watching The Umbrella Academy on Netflix. It's it's a comic book series, but wow. Like, I don't even think you have to be into comic books to like it. Like, it was so good. And I know nothing about the comic. All I know is that it's Dark Horse. But damn, it was good. I definitely would like to give it a second viewing. God, these flying demons suck, man. They take so much health away. Just trying to get my little devil to heal me. Okay, Slogger's out. Get out of here, bitch. Ooh! Man, these lesser demons are annoying even in the Metroidvania ones. They're always just slightly overpowered. Enough to be annoying. I'm gonna have to use a potion. Ooh. Gotta use a potion. Level up! Level up! Give me some hearts. Damn, like the camera in these close quarters is where it starts messing up. Because I have to like control it manually or else it'll block my vision. See, like that, it's like turning by itself. I really hope there's a save point coming up. I gotta get out of this corner. I can't see. Okay, this is better. Ah! I might be wasting this, but I'm going to use another potion. How the MK timeline, which Chris are next? Next one I'm doing is Devil May Cry, but I do have news regarding a Mortal Kombat timeline soon. Probably going to be a little different than you guys are expecting. If you have been, if you're a channel member, if you were a channel member earlier today and a patron, you already know kind of what I have in mind. Not ready to give full details just yet, but something's brewing and it's going to be awesome. I need... You gotta go. One Slogger left. I need a save point. That it? Thank you. Was 11 Splinter Cell Blacklist until the dreaded can't do anything mission? I don't remember. I beat that game too, and I don't remember that. I barely remember any of the missions. I enjoyed that game, though. I thought that game was awesome. Sensing the will to kill in an instant of enemy attack, exclamation mark will appear above the wearer's head. Cool. That's it. That's it. I would have preferred a save point. Castlevania was always classic horror meets 80s horror. It had one foot in then present 80s and another in 30s, 60s. It informed the tone, style, plots, and really stood out. It was the whole point. Yeah, and that was my favorite era of Castlevania. Like when you're just running around Simon and then suddenly you're fighting Frankenstein's monster. Like, how cool is that? What's the weather in your location? There's a blizzard in New Mexico. Regular. I mean, regular Florida weather. It's a little ugly today. It was cloudy, but it's like 80 degrees. So I was inside with my AC most of the day. There we go. By the way, has anyone gotten Anthem? I'm curious about it. I've been keeping away from like reviews with spoilers. I'm thinking about getting that game, but I just don't have time to play it right now. It looks interesting. I've heard it's a mixed bag though. Which, I mean, those kind of games usually are. At least lately, from what I've seen. Will we do a Bloodborne live stream? Maybe. I've never played Bloodborne. Yeah, if I ever get Anthem, I'm definitely not streaming it, though. That's one of those games that is just, like, one of those million-hour games. I typically don't like to stream those games, because... I mean, when I get a little more time, probably by next month, I should have a little bit more time on the channel. I'd like to start doing, like, just extra streams for games like, I don't know, like games like Shadow of the Tomb Raider that I haven't even played yet, that have been sitting on my hard drive. Games I just want to play that I'm not necessarily going to do, like, full playthroughs for. And I probably won't upload those videos on the channel. Those will probably just be, like, extra chill streams or whatever. Just trying to get all those Resident Evils done first. I'm most seared mix. No, and I heard the grind is insulting. See, I don't know. Anytime... And again, I'm not speaking from dark knowledge because I haven't played it myself, but anytime I hear about games taking too long to grind. I always find those claims over exaggerated. Like, they said that about Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I don't think that's a bad grind at all. Like, in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it feels fine. So for me, that wouldn't really be a detractor. I just want it to be fun to play. Hey, welcome, JP. Macadeg. Sorry if I mispronounced that. I'm sure I did. I need to go save. If a new Castlevania comes out, would you prefer the game to stay in the past or present? Past. I want them to stay in the past. I want them. I don't even know what I want out of the story. I just. Oh yeah, you know what? Let me go over there and save. I like the era where they could just go. Well, I mean, if they stay in the present, they could still do the Belmonts. But first, I want a 1999 Demon Castle War game. Like, they need to do that one first before anything. Yeah, Anthem is getting destroyed. I fear for BioWare. How much progress you got in Assassin's Creed Odyssey? About, last I checked, I think I'm at about like 73 or 74 hours. The game is incredible. And along with that, it's incredibly long. Like, it's insane. Like, last weekend I played it, I think it was Saturday. I started it at like 11 a.m. and I was playing all day. And I only made a little bit of progress because I kept getting distracted by like side quests. When I blinked, it was like 6 p.m. I was like, what the hell? I've been playing this all day. Mind you, I had no regrets. It was a well-spent day. But damn, like, the game is deep. It goes deep in. Are you going to do the remake of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening live stream? Absolutely, 1000%. I'm extremely excited about that game. You guys, well, if you've been on the channel for a while, you guys know Zelda's one of my favorite franchises of all time. Yes, I will be streaming that game. I'll be streaming it, be doing a review, I'll be doing the Zelda timeline, which you guys are gonna love it. With the Mortal Kombat timeline idea I have, it's gonna be different. I'm trying to make each one based on the subject matter a little different. So with Mortal Kombat, I'm doing something with Zelda. I'm gonna make more of like a. I'll go more detail later in the year, but it's gonna be more like a kind of like a choose your own adventure kind of thing. You know, I was watching a Black Mirror Bandersnatch, and it kind of gave me a lot of ideas for something I want to try out. Game was announced. If a 1999 game was announced, should it have classic gameplay or Metroidvania? That's hard to say, man. Because no, you know what? I don't want it to be a Metroidvania, because that's going to limit it to like a 2D game. I want a new experience with that. If they make a 1999 game, I want it to be a new experience, like I've been talking about. I want Lord of Shadow style gameplay, but the story of the classic universe, and I think that'd be awesome for them to do. I don't want a handheld Castlevania. Just put it on console. So Anthem isn't doing well. Yeah, I don't think I was in your Player 2 stream yesterday. He was playing it. It looked interesting to me. I like. One thing I know that I'll get obsessed with in that game, because I'm like seriously OCD when it comes to video games like that, is upgrading the hell out of my suit. Like, there's so many upgrades you could do on the suit that's probably all I would focus on for hours and hours and hours. Hey, Matthias, welcome. How you doing tonight? Will you play stream Metro Exodus? It was really cool. I might eventually. I actually just started Metro 2033 Redux. I've never played it. It's been on my hard drive forever. I just started playing that, and I had no idea it was just like a level-based shooter. I thought they were all open world, and I was totally wrong about that. What do you think of Link's Awakening art style? I heard people didn't like it much. I thought it was awesome. I don't mind it. It looks fine. It looks like the Game Boy game with better graphics. So people like the Game Boy game, but they don't like this one. I mean, it does make sense to me. Yeah, everything looks kind of like a toy. It's weird. You know what I would have preferred, though? Have a full-blown remake. And I mean, like, instead of just transferring the graphics from Game Boy on screen, make them look a little better, change the perspective. Like, how cool would it have been having a Link's Awakening style, or a Link's Awakening remake in the style of Breath of the Wild? Like, with that open world, like from like I guess a third person angle. That would have been really cool, but whatever. We got what we got. I'm happy with it though. Just the fact that we're even getting remakes of old Zelda games. I know there's a big part of the gaming community that complains when games are remade, and you know that we should make original games. Well, I mean, original games still come out, so I don't mind. I love remakes. I'll say it. Like, I'm a fan of remakes. You guys know how much I loved Resident Evil 2. I like remakes. I like playing old games in completely new ways. What is that sun tier for? What the hell is that? Oh, you know what? I better forge some stuff. They complained about Wind Waker. Look great. How great it... Yeah, and you know what? I was one of them. I was one of them that complained about Wind Waker because it was nothing like the tech demo that Nintendo originally showed off. It looked horrible. That's one of my favorite Zelda games of all time, though. I love the Wind Waker. So that's, I mean, you can't judge a game based solely off of graphics. Graphics is a small factor of gaming, not the whole thing, you know. And shit, if Link's Awakening looks like that and it's fun to play and it looks great, then screw it. I'll play the hell out of it. The books of the Metro series are incredible. Don't know if you're into reading. Not really, to be honest. But I didn't even know that was based off a book for the longest time. Hang on, let me equip my shit. What do I have? I got garbage. Oh, the Ada? I got an Ada Wong. Let's try out the Ada Wong. Alright, we got an Ada Wong. We'll use that. Alright, combine. Let's do a helmet. And you guys also, I talked about this before a little bit, but now it's a definite thing. Like, you guys soon are you're gonna see content coming out more frequently on the channel. Give it about a month or so. But you're gonna see content coming out on the channel more frequently. No less quality, same quality, but more frequently just because I'm going to have more time to work on stuff. Because right now, you've been here for a while, you guys know, like, I've completed before, I'm kind of the primary caretaker of our kids because my, you know, I do YouTube full-time, and so I'm the parent that's at home. Hold on, let me equip this. There we go. I'm the parent that's at home, so half the day my kids are here, so I'm trying to work around taking care of children. But my fiance put her 2 weeks in on her job. We decided she's gonna be a stay-at-home mom, and she's gonna watch the kids, and I'm gonna wake up early in the mornings and start cranking out videos right away. So, I guess I'm gonna be the breadwinner for the house. But it's cool though, because I'm gonna have so much, like, I'm gonna have at least triple the amount of time to work on content for you guys now that I do compared to now. So it's gonna be a huge plus. A Capcom Castlevania. You know what I want? No, screw it. I want Capcom. This is never going to happen, mind you. But I want Capcom to make a Castlevania arcade, like 90s style beat 'em up. That, man, that would have been so cool. I'm going to go save. Do I have to leave here now? I think I could leave now. Oh, you know what? I have my floating chair. You know, as a precaution, I'm going to go save. Yes, better than Metroid 3. Second place is hugely disputed between Metroid 3 and 4. Metroid Zero Mission is absolute king of Metroidvanias. I like Zero Mission. Although, mind you, Fusion was amazing too, though. And oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I agree with you. I read it wrong. I thought you said Fusion. Yo, yeah, I agree with you. Metroid Zero Mission is amazing. Wish you the best. Thank you. Don't overwork yourself. Oh, no, if anything, like, right now, I underwork myself. I know I say I'm working on videos all the time, but I do it when I can, but right now, it's like, I don't have the time I want to work on them. Because, you know, I quit my full-time job to do videos, but that doesn't mean that, you know, I have all the time in the world to do the videos now, because that essentially got replaced by, instead of having a babysitter, I'm home with the kids, so it's just one thing got, you know, replaced by another thing. But yeah, it's going to be a huge, huge positive change. Castlevania beat 'em up? Yep. And you could pick, like, just imagine it. You could pick characters from all the eras of Castlevania. It'd be some crazy time travel story. And it'd be 4-player online co-op, 2D graphics, and it's just a 90s style beat 'em up. If I knew how to make games, I would make it. I don't know the first thing about video game development. I'm so happy you're having a blast with YouTube and your family. It's a dream of every person, I think, be able to make a good living for their family with work they like. Yeah, and that was the whole goal to begin with. Yeah, putting money aside, I always just wanted to do, you know, something I enjoy. Because you guys know my story. I work in call center after call center. It's just garbage work. I hate it. I can't ever do that again. Heard there may be another apocalypse. Yeah, that's another whole situation that is just absolutely batshit crazy. Is your family fine with us doing YouTube videos? Oh yeah, no, yeah, my fiance's been. I mean, if you guys watch my New Year's video, I talk about it. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was rough for a while at the beginning, but yeah, they're super supportive. And it was funny because I always rub it in her face. I'm like, because of YouTube, you get to stay home now, so thank my community. But that's why I appreciate you guys watching the videos, man. Like I said, I'm not a wealthy man by any means, not even close. But it makes enough just to pay the bills, you know. So it's something fun I like to do. Hold on, let me see where I'm supposed to go. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. Maybe up there? Hold on, what's up here? To the right. Yeah, like I said, YouTube's dream come true, but damn it, it really is the hardest thing I've ever done. It's a lot of parts of it suck, but the parts that suck are YouTube's fault, essentially. Like the whole apocalypse thing. I don't know who's followed that, but it's just an insane situation. Basically, some advertisers are pulling out, and YouTube is doing their thing they do, where they do knee-jerk reactions to everything. So now, if there's inappropriate comments in a video, they can actually demonetize a video for the comments. So it's insane. It's insanity.
Ah, I'm pleased to see you are unharmed. Did you think me dead? I saw him earlier. I feared that perhaps I came too late.
Yeah, an apocalypse based on comments, not content. YouTube's ran by idiots. In all honesty, YouTube, they need a clean house. Like the stockholders, whoever, the board. I'm not sure how YouTube works at the top levels. They need to kick the CEO out, kick all their top executives. They don't know what the hell they're doing. YouTube, we don't need them. Have a new team. There's already no communication, so it wouldn't matter if they were gone.
By your leave.
If pay bills, if everyone's fed and you're happy, you're on the right track. Yeah, I'd said with one income, it is a risk. I mean, it always is, but no risk, no reward, right? That's what I like to live by.
I was expecting someone else. You spoke with him, didn't you?
Oh wait, let's switch to software mode. Have a better looking cutscenes there.
My advice then. You would do well to avoid him.
There.
Not be drawn in by the words.
Your advice is neither solicited nor welcome. I will use any means necessary to achieve.
Does no one want OG Thundercats beat him? Ooh, I never thought about that. I don't know why. That'd be amazing.
Further, but I must track him down.
I've emulated Streets of Rage 2, but it crashed 6 stages in. You might have had a bad ROM. Because if it's just Sega Genesis emulator, that takes almost no computing power, really. Let's make the graphics better. There. I wouldn't mind a Dynasty Warriors style castle. Yes! Like Hyrule Warriors. I would... Oh my god. If they did that on the Switch. I don't know if I'd be able to handle it. I'd be too excited. Like, my head would literally explode the second it's announced. Imagine losing your job at McDonald's because a customer came in and said something inappropriate. That's a great way to put it. My God, like that's what I mean. Like Google is run, or not Google, I should say. Google's run very well. YouTube is it's run by a barrel of monkeys. They don't know what they're doing. They have, and the excuse. I understand it's a massive website, right? That it's impossible to police it completely. I get that. However, that's not an excuse. You know, like, why did you buy YouTube, Google? Why did you buy YouTube if you can't handle what it is? You know, they have the money and the resources. There's better ways to do it, you know? It's just every time something happens, YouTube's very reactionary. Something happens, they react to it in a knee-jerk way, and they just carpet bomb all the creators on the platform instead of selectively... Shit, send out a survey to creators asking for opinions. You know, do something like that instead of just carpet bombing the platform and destroying yourselves. They're a bunch of idiots. But that's the last I'll rant about it, because I could be ranting about YouTube management. Like, sometimes I feel like YouTube could run itself as a community better, just if YouTube themselves would just kindly step aside. I think the YouTube community could police themselves better. You do you. Hoping to join you soon and making videos. Any advice, I would welcome it. My best advice, it's funny because one of my close friends just started a YouTube channel, and I've been giving advice for a couple months because he wasn't sure if he wanted to do it. Thing is, you hear a lot of negative stuff about YouTube, right? Like I'm saying right now. But my best advice is not to let any of that dictate what you do. You know, I put out a tweet earlier today talking about that, you know, with content creation, all this. Like, you just worry about things you could control, you know? So regardless of what's happening with this adpocalypse, whatever, I can't control that. You know, all I control is putting out good content, staying in touch with my community, and everything will blow over. That's how I like to think about things. So you can't let things like that affect your decisions. And a lot of people do get scared of, you know, they shy away from even starting YouTube channels because they hear all these negative things. But I'm on the belief that all these negative things are just temporary. Because in all seriousness, like advertisers, YouTube is one of the biggest areas of revenue for advertisers. They're not stupid. They're going to go where the money is. If there's controversy, they'll be back once the controversy goes away. It's money to them. That's all it is. So, I mean, YouTube's got its problems. I still think it's great. Because, like I said, there's no other job like it out there. I mean, there's so much opportunity on this platform. Yeah, there's shitty things that exist, but at the same time, I'm not one of those people that calls for, like, oh, I hope YouTube goes under and there's a better competitor. If there's going to be a YouTube competitor, they're going to have the same damn problems. It's not necessarily a YouTube problem. It's a problem of having a massive video streaming website where everyone can access. What's your thoughts on the new Netflix Transformers series? I want to do a video on that, but I don't have the time right now. I'm incredibly excited because it seems like it's going to be based off of War for Cybertron. Damn. That's all I wanted. I wanted a War for Cybertron movie. Bumblebee had some parts that were close. But yeah, I'm incredibly excited. You guys can expect me to, once we get more info on that, you guys can expect coverage on that in this channel. And reviews and everything, because you guys know how much I love Transformers. I call this the dark ages of YouTube. Yeah, a lot of people have said that. I don't necessarily agree or disagree. I just think it's the next controversy. I mean, that's 2 to 3 times a year. There's always something big that happens, and it always blows over. Have you played Hollow Knight? Yes, I actually have it on my Switch and on my PS4. I love that game. Never finished it. I played it last year, all E3. Put out great content. Your timeline series are amazing. Companies who made the game should be thanking you. I appreciate that, D-Mac. It means a ton to hear. Unfortunately, some of those companies would rather do a copyright claim than just being like, oh, thank you. It's funny, too, because I'm about to get a copyright strike, which it's hilarious. There's a random ass, like, I did a walkthrough of Universal Studios, right? For Halloween Horror Nights like 2 years ago. I just got a notice that the video is going to get taken down in 7 days because it plays the music from The Purge is playing in the background. And it's just a walkthrough of the theme park. So the music's playing in the background of the video, so now they're claiming the video's theirs and they're issuing a copyright strike, take it down. I could just take the song off, but you guys know I always fight back. So what I'm going to do, and I've done this before, this has happened like 5 or 6 times in the past. What's going to happen in 7 days, that video is going to get taken down. I'll get a copyright strike, not a claim. And then I'm going to file a counter appeal, so they legally have to put the video back. And that's the end of it, and then the strike goes away. It's You let these companies abuse the platform too much, and they think they can do it over and over. Can I add you on PS4? Yeah, you can add me, Stark. It's Lord Vader, like Darth Vader, HHN. Anyone else that wants to add me can add me too if they want to. Even though don't feel bad if you don't get an acceptance right away, because I'm really bad at checking my messages on PlayStation. Yeah, last time I got a copyright strike, well, not last time, I got in a couple, but not one of them has ever stuck. So that kind of goes to show you how valid they really are. I got one on my Transformers 1986 review, because there was a song in there they didn't like me using, but it was fair use. I filed a counter notification, and video went back up 10 days later, and my strike was gone, so kiss my ass, false claimers. Could they make a series of Castlevania games about what Alucard is doing after he killed his father and saved Richter? That'd be interesting from a Netflix point of view. In the games, in the lore, Alucard went back to sleep. Like, seriously, that's all he did. He went back in his coffin and said he was done, and then woke up during Symphony of the Night. Shane Dawson recently got a copyright strike for singing a song badly with noise canceling it. You gotta be kidding me. That's insane. YouTube continues to think fair use doesn't exist. Oh no, YouTube knows fair use. Here's the thing. The copyright system, everyone talks about how broken it is. It's not broken. It's working exactly as YouTube intended it to. It's just completely against creators. The only reason the copyright system exists, it's not to protect, copyright. It's not to protect copyright materials. It's to keep YouTube from getting sued. So when a company comes and claims, oh, there's our content's being infringed on YouTube, YouTube steps back and they're like, hey, we have a system in place, we have nothing to do with it. That's all it is. It's just another thing that YouTube can only fix by just destroying completely. Do you like Tekken Advance? I've never played Tekken Advance. Increase the number of innocent devils. You know what? As many times as I play this game, I don't think I've ever found this. That's awesome. Alucard does not keep awake. He sees himself as a menace as a vampire, so only wakes when he needs to fight. Yeah. And he wants to do... It's funny, too, because like, I always hear Castlevania fans not complain, but bring out the point that, like, Alucard's been around as long as the Belmonts have, fighting Dracula. So why isn't he always helping? Why is it always Belmont, And Alucard, as a character, he doesn't want to fight Dracula. That's his whole thing. He expresses that in Symphony of the Night. Like, the only reason he went to go fight Dracula... Because after he helped kill him, like... Well, let me step back. This is one reason there's one thing the Netflix series did fantastic. They showed that after he helped in the killing of his father, the way he saw it, he felt incredibly guilty about it. Because his father's pure evil, but he still loved him at the end of the day. So that's something he doesn't want to ever have to do again. So he lets the Belmonts do their thing, and he's just kind of helping out on the sides. So you see a lot of that down the road in the series. In Symphony, the only reason he stepped up was because Richter was mind-controlled and he was out of commission. Did you hear a Fallout 76 player spent 900 hours and then got banned for having too much ammo? What? How does that make any sense? I didn't hear about that, actually. That's insane. I mean, don't you just collect the ammo in the game? I don't get it. Could they make a game about Alucard that takes place after? Oh yeah, for sure. Because afterwards, essentially, we don't know. From a lore point of view, we don't know what the hell Alucard is up to after Symphony. We know in the true ending, he went off with Maria. There's a radio drama that you consider canon or non-canon, I don't know, that shows him living with her, but that we really don't know anything else. So, yeah, they could. I don't know what it would be about, though. God, I hate these things so much, man. There we go. Level up. Navi learned poison powder. There you go, Navi. You better attack my enemies. I consider it canon. I would have liked to add the radio drama to my Castlevania timeline, just because it does fill in more story, but I can't really do anything with the radio drama. There's just some concept art around, and that's really it. Like, there's nothing, there's no visuals I really have to work with. Yeah, man, it's his father. He's like, no, I'm good, and that's what I love on his character, because he's very much human. Yeah. That's one thing you really have to understand Alucard's character to know why, like, yeah, he's around. He could go fight Dracula, and he probably could kill him every time without a Belmont. I mean, he's proven that. And Dracula will probably hold back on his son every time. But he doesn't want to. Like, who would want to kill their own father, you know? Is this similar to Symphony, aka being a Metroidvania? No, not really, to be honest. I don't even know what I'd compare this to, besides the other Castlevania 3D game. Not even Devil May Cry. I mean, it's like Devil May Cry in terms of being a hack and slash, but it's, I don't know. What would you guys compare this game? I don't know what I would compare this to. The only thing I could compare it to is 3D Castlevania. That's it. That's how I identify this game. Don't forget Donosaur. He is a Ricardo. Yep. You can outsource DeviantArt creators for artwork to tell the story of the radio drama. Yeah, that is true. Actually, I could probably do my own artwork. Then that's another thing. I actually, if you guys follow my buddy Otero Studios, his link is actually, the link to his channel is in my description. Check him out. Great dude. I wish he was here so he can know how much I appreciate him. But he does a lot of awesome artwork on his channel. Like, his whole channel is just art-based. He does live streams where he's drawing, and it's something a lot of people don't know about me is that drawing used to be a huge passion of mine. Like, I bought, or when I was a kid, all the way through like my college years, I had binders just full of drawings. Just, I would draw Dragon Ball characters, Zelda. I made up my entire own Zelda game just by drawings and like my own backstories. And so yesterday I actually ordered like a sketch pad and a bunch of artist pencils to start up drawing again. So I'm gonna end up doing that. And his channel inspired me to do that again. So I'm probably gonna do a couple videos. Tried a couple videos on this channel too later on, messing with that. And I have a lot of ideas. So I'm telling you guys, there's gonna be a lot of new things I'm gonna try on this channel this year. What am I supposed to do here? Hold on, let me look. I'm not even paying attention. I can only stay another 15 minutes stream because where I live it's 3 a.m. Ooh, yeah, go if you need to go. Get some sleep. If you can't tell, I love to draw. Yes, Stark. Stark has... I'm going to make a huge post one day with all the fan art you've sent me. Dude, one of them is just exceptionally good. The one you did with all the different, like, icons, just damn, it was amazing. So, yeah, and you can... Since I love that stuff. I love that stuff. I love drawing. So every time you send me like that kind of fan art, it's right up my alley, man. That's awesome. Anyone know what I'm supposed to do here, by the way? Like, I remember flying over this gap, but I don't think I could do that yet. I'm missing something here. The fuck? And I know every time this happens and I get lost, when I find my way out, it's always like the easiest solution too. I'd like to draw on stream, but I have no idea how to put the camera above me so you'd be able to see. I have no idea either, honestly. I don't know how I would do that, but I got a couple different ideas brewing with stuff, so. What time? Use the cannon chair to make a bridge? I gotta take out the cannon? Oh, that one? Well... Oh, wait a minute. I think I could climb up here. It's this one, right? Yeah, because there's a monster up there. I told you guys it's always an easy solution. I could probably just jump up here. Oh my god. See, it's always... I'm pissed off now. Because that should have been obvious. Ah! It was funny, too. I had a buddy over the other day. And it just pisses me off when games have such easy solutions where you don't know what the hell you're doing. I had a buddy over the other day, and we're playing Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Let me tell you, those Marvel Lego games, actually all the Lego games, like, you'll sit there wandering lost, not knowing what the hell to do for like 30 minutes. And then when you figure it out, it's just the easiest in-your-face solution. And you just weren't thinking. Alright, back to the cannons. Have you seen X vs. Zero Decisive Battle 2? Yes, I have actually, forever ago. Those are awesome. So any big reviews coming up? I have a lot of reviews coming up. A lot of reviews in my backlog I have written down. I got a couple movie reviews coming too. But honestly, what I've been waiting for to start really cranking out content is for my my fiance to be home from her job, which next week actually is her last week. So a couple weeks later, you guys are going to start seeing a lot more stuff coming out on the channel, more frequently at least. The obvious is usually the hardest, right? Lego Star Wars, the original trilogy for PSP, had me helping a friend with Lego City. Yeah, I've learned with the Lego games, anytime you're stuck, just destroy everything around you and then try to build everything around you. And you'll figure out the solution. But even then, sometimes it's still like, I don't know what to do. I'm getting to see Alita tomorrow. I hope it's good as everyone says. It's funny because I actually loved it. I'm not a fan of the manga. I don't know anything about it. I did watch the animated, animated movie they did for it the next day, and I liked it a lot. It was very there's scenes, and I'm keeping everything spoiler free, so I'm not gonna say anything. But there's scenes in the animated movie, and again, I don't know how it is in the manga, but in the animated movie, they literally extracted some scenes and almost frame by frame recreated them in the movie, and I like to see that. That's something I did not see with Dragon Ball Evolution. I hate that movie. I remember spending 3 hours looking for the last mini kit in Lego Star Wars, only to find it was on a platform over a pit. Yeah, it's always some stupid shit. You stream Metal Gear Rising Revengeance? I definitely will sometime because it is in my backlog. When that game came out, I played the hell out of it for like 3 days straight, and then, well, to the backlog it goes. Angry Joe hated it and he got attacked for it. Oh, I got a Devil Shard. So, yeah, the Devil Shard, they poop out another Devil, so now I can have 2 of these. Yeah, I saw the Angry Joe review. I'll say this. I think it's stupid when people attack any kind of reviewers for their opinions. You might have a shitty opinion, but it's your opinion, right? I disagree with him almost completely. I personally don't feel that he's a very good movie critic. I really enjoy Angry Joe's game reviews, but hey, like I said, everyone's got an opinion. I don't know if he explains his opinions very well when it comes to movies. I still watch just for entertainment purposes, but I never let his reviews color my opinion of a movie. I liked Alita. I highly recommend it. As a non-fan, I was still able to go in there and enjoy it. I can't speak for it coming from a fan point of view, because I don't know, I'm not a fan. Like, when I saw Dragon Ball Evolution, I went in there as a Dragon Ball fan, and I hated it. So, I don't know. I've heard that most Alita fans have been pretty happy with it. I have heard some people say they think it sucks. I don't agree. I guess the thing I like best about it is that, as a non-fan that doesn't know anything about that universe, I came out of that movie feeling like I was familiar with that universe. So, to me, that's a big plus. How's the Resident Evil timeline going? This coming chapter shorter than the others? I want to say it is. I always feel like the next chapter is going to be shorter than the previous one, and they always end up being just as long. So we'll see, but I'm going to start working on that one on Sunday, though. It'll be out next week. Well, again, putting the copyright stuff aside, but we'll one day at a time. But yes, I'm planning to finish it by next week. Did you like Ghost in the Shell? I didn't. Well, I did enjoy Ghost in the Shell. I know all the fans hated that movie, and I understand why afterwards, because one thing I can credit that movie for, it got me interested in the anime. I saw the movie, I enjoyed it, so I ordered the box set of the Blu-rays for the anime, and all the movies. Watched them, loved the anime, and I completely understand why fans hated it. I'm not going to say I dislike the movie now because of it, though, because the first time around, I enjoyed it. I didn't know anything about the universe. Maybe if I went in there as a fan, I would have hated it. But yeah, it was more of a generic action movie. And I'm talking about Ghost of the Shell, not Alita, but it was more of a generic action movie where the anime did have some deeper themes about, like, what it means to be human. It had a lot of political storylines, a little more slow pace, so very different. So I absolutely understand the fan backlash for that one. I'll catch up with your comments here. I googled to see if there was Resident Evil collection, and the only collection is the movies, not the games. Yeah, they don't really have huge collections, but most of the games have been released on newer consoles. I wonder why they made Hector look completely different in the animated series. Do you mean Isaac, Douglas? Because Hector looks pretty on point. Isaac looks completely different. I like Ghost in the Shell because it felt like it belonged in the Blade Runner universe. Yeah. And I like those kind of worlds, though, where it's like a weird, like, future cyberpunk world. I always thought that was awesome. And that I guess from what I hear, Alita had a big, in anime history, Alita was a big contributor to that, like, stereotype. All I know about anime stuff is junk I watched on Toonami way back. That's how I am, yeah. I've never been into anime. I'm still not into anime. I'm just very selective. Like, when I saw Alita, I wanted to watch the animated movie. But Dragon Ball I'm super into. But yeah, it's always been the Toonami stuff. Gundam Wing. Anyone remember Ronin Warriors? That was my jam for a while. I loved Ronin Warriors. Samurai Pizza Cats. Samurai Pizza Cats was the shit, too. Yeah, man, Isaac. Yeah, Isaac, they completely changed. I don't know story-wise the reasoning why they did, but I hate this version of Isaac in this game, so I didn't mind it. I thought the Netflix version was a much better iteration of the character. I don't mind changes when they're improvements, and I felt he was. But that's just my opinion. There's a lot of people that do prefer the original look in Isaac. That's fine. I hate it. Gollum. Colossus has evolved from Gollum to Juggernaut. Oh my god, he does look like the Juggernaut. He's got like the armor on and everything. That's cool. Alright, how do I want to evolve these creatures next? Let's look at our chart. Let me evolve him. You know what? I'll keep evolving him to the right. Every time, man, I get to the end game, like, I always have an enormous collection of devils. I like when they breed, and then I take them down a different path to evolve them differently. It's literally Pokemon. I bought Resident Evil 6 Anthology when it came out. It has Resident Evil 1 through 6, but it was limited. I remember that. One of my buddies was trying to get that, and he couldn't find it. Man, were it not for Pokemon, this game would not have had this system. There's no way. It's most definitely a copy and paste of Pokemon. See, I wish the camera in this game would turn on its own. Like when I turn like this, it would get in front of me, but you have to keep moving it with the right joystick. That's one flaw. I like Gundam Wing, but after becoming a major Gundam fan, now it's really inferior to your majority. The only one I really watched was Gundam Wing. What I liked even better was G Gundam. I had the whole DVD set, which God, I hate talking about it because I traded that into Movie Stop years ago. And now I regret doing it because it never came out on Blu-ray, and now the DVD set goes for a ton of money. I wish I would have kept it, because G Gundam was the shit. Yes, Douglas, this is an emulator. This is PCSX2, and that's why I stream these kind of games on emulators, because they always do look way more crisp. Had this been on original PS2, it would be blurry as hell right now. Unless I bought a ton of expensive cables, and that would filter out the graphics a little bit, but it would still be 480p. Oh wait, I got a new move. Homing Eye. There we go. Awesome. Alright. I love G Gundam with how cheesy. Yeah, man, G Gundam was awesome. Like shining finger, but it never made sense because was it even a finger? Wasn't the whole fist glowing? Because I remember thinking that, like, why do they call it shining finger? And then the music, it was always the same. When he powered up, I was like, da-dun, 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 da-dun. I want to watch it again now. And Samurai Pizza Cats. Which actually in the original Japanese version had nothing to do with pizza. It was an American thing that they translated. I love how Colossus evolves and the first thing he does is give a slap on that gargoyle's face. G Gundam is on... Oh, wait. G Gundam is on Blu-ray now? I haven't checked in a while. Oh, my God. Why'd you tell me that? If G Gundam's on Blu-ray now, I'm absolutely buying it. I will probably order it tonight. Oh, look. He's shitting out another egg. Yep. He's got a little rock turd. Produced by Colossus. Come here, thief. Stop running, man! Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, no, 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 no. Give that back. Steal my Uncurs. That was your problem. I wish these games had checkpoints, too. I hate it, like, when you're playing these games. Because on a PC, you never know what's going to happen, right? Like, a Windows update or a crash happens. Then, like, you have to go all the way back to the save point. That's why I like saving so much. You can literally watch it on YouTube. Yeah, I like owning them on Blu-ray. It's much higher quality. Samurai Pizza Cats is on Crunchyroll? Hell yeah. The American version was a rewrite based entirely on interpretation of what was happening on screen. Yeah, there was definitely some Ninja Turtles influence there. G Gundam is going for $49.17. Is it the entire series? Because I remember the DVD sets, there were 2 big box sets. If it's the whole series, I swear to God I'm buying it tonight. Don't question why the hand of it is glowing red, because it's telling him to grasp victory. I like that. Mark the room to come back later? How do I mark stuff? Start. What, this room? Need save. It's been a while. Now I don't really use save states on the PS2 games. Never really found the reason to. Part 1 collect. Damn, just part 1 too. That's expensive. I still might buy it though. Oh, here we go. Voldo from Soul Calibur. Oh. I'm about to die. I didn't even realize this. Save me, Navi. Heal me, stupid. Can I run away? I can't run away. But at least she can heal me. Ah! I'm getting healed while I'm fighting. Okay, I used her up. Let's bring Colossus back out. I worry about anime with the Funimation blowout. Yeah, I don't... My god. I don't know what's going to happen with that whole Funimation Vic Mignogna situation. It's insane. I don't know how they're going to... Well, I think they'll recover with time, but... Everyone's handled that situation so unprofessional. The guy that's being accused is the one that's handled it the most professionally. It's crazy. Yeah, my thoughts on it, I think the guy's innocent. I mean, from everything that I've heard, and I'm not going to say the people that are saying whatever, you know, he did. I'm not saying they're absolutely lying. That's not what I'm saying at all, but to me, he comes off as just someone that's very touchy-feely. I've known people like that. That there's family members I have that are like that, because I come from a Hispanic family. Hispanic families are very much like that. You know, they're very touchy-feely, very close, even with strangers or people that aren't even close friends. Not in an inappropriate way, but I can imagine how someone might interpret something in a certain context that person A didn't mean for it to come off that way. They were just being a little touchy-feely and friendly. I think that's all it is. And I think it's just a situation that's blown completely out of proportion. I could be wrong. The guy could be a creep. I've never met him. I don't know. But there's nothing I've seen that's convinced me that this guy's a creep. I think he was unjustly fired. I think there really are real victims out there that things happen to. I don't think he's one of the perpetrators that have done something. Like I said, the guy was fired unjustly. He was. And if there really was a situation, right? If you really did feel sexually assaulted, harassed, whatever, call the police, let them investigate it. But they instead chose to blow up this situation on social media, and now the jury is the public. It's not how you handle situations like that. The whole situation handled horribly. I didn't even know about that situation until you guys brought it up a couple streams ago. I don't like to make my own decisions on those things until I research it thoroughly, and I have. I've researched the hell out of it because it's actually been an interesting situation. I don't think the guy did anything horribly wrong. I really don't. And I guess the narrative is that if you think that, then you think it's okay to touch a woman without consent. No, it's not okay. I just don't think that's what happened. It seemed they all hated Vic. There's a video of Goku's voice actor calling Vic a pedo. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, he wasn't even involved in the situation, so why is he even... If you're not involved in the situation, stay out of it, you know? Like I said, the only person that's been handling it professionally is the person that's accused. He released an apology saying he didn't even know there was animosity. You know, if he made anyone feel uncomfortable, it wasn't intentional, he didn't mean to. He came off as very genuine. He really did. I'm not going to throw everyone else under the bus because, like I said, I don't know any of these people personally, so I don't really know the truth. I don't think anyone really knows the truth except the parties involved. But I think it's a fact that the whole thing was handled horribly. On the second floor, mark it for later. What, here? Wait, am I in the second floor? No, this goes to the second floor. Oh no, how do I get rid of these? Oh, whatever. I'll leave it. I do another playthrough in crazy mode anyways, usually. See you later, Ghoul. Whenever someone is talking sense, Monica considers it... Yeah, I've seen that. It's when you're asking... And yeah, there are trolls out there. There are people out there that are just trying to antagonize the situation. It's the internet. Those people exist. But when there's someone legitimately asking a question, suddenly... That's not harassment. It's just not. That's a fact. It's not. Hey, welcome, Fangirl98. I feel it was all set up the moment the Broly movie came out and Vic was in the spotlight. Yeah, and that was incredibly suspicious also. Because, you know, from the timing of things, supposedly he's been doing whatever, all this creepy shit for like 15 years, right? But when the Broly movie comes out and his name is in the spotlight, now it comes out, like, it's something's off. Something's weird about that situation. And now the fact that he's taking legal action, because now at last I heard, he's actually hired a law firm and he's taking legal action and striking back, the way the situation should be handled, by the way. And, what was I going to say? Oh, and now suddenly everyone's trying to be friendly and talking peace and love when a lot of people were saying really horrible things about him online. So the whole situation's fucked up. Everyone there's a mess. And the thing is, too, like, I guess this is the last thing I'll say about it, but, like, with sexual assault, right, like, there are situations where someone can be sexually assaulted with not a shred of evidence. It happens. So, yeah, I suppose it's possible that he could have done something and there would be no shred of evidence. But, like I said, I don't believe... Just based on everything I've seen, I don't believe that's the case here. I'd be foolish to say it doesn't actually happen in the world, though. That's absolutely true. GameSack put up a post saying videos are now getting demonetized for inappropriate comments. People are leaving on the page. Yeah, according to YouTube, and I take everything YouTube says with a grain of salt, because it seems every time YouTube tries to fix or do something, like I said before, they carpet bomb the entire platform. Screw everybody. But according to YouTube, they're only targeting videos that have, like, pedo comments or just comments that endanger children, by their words. In practice, if that's actually what's going to happen, who knows? YouTube says one thing and they do another. What is your favorite Sonic Volt song? Mine knows all of me. You know which one I like? I don't remember what it's called. Was it Live and Learn or something? The one in Sonic Adventure 1 where they both turn Super Saiyan and they're fighting that giant monster in space. That was cool. I don't know. Live and Learn something tomorrow. I don't remember what the song is. Oh, finally, save point. Thank you. When is Part 6 Resident Evil Timeline coming out? New to the channel. It will be out, assuming no copyright claims, sometime next week. I'm going to work on that on Sunday, actually. Tomorrow I'm putting out my Mortal Kombat video, and then I'm just gonna relax, play video games the rest of the day. It's really important to me to at least take a day or two off a week to de-stress. And how's the stream going? Pretty good, Adrian. Glad you're here. Hey, I'm playing Castlevania, man. Hey, can't go wrong with Castlevania streams. I love these games. I do know that Funimation needs to clean house afterwards. That level of professionalism will get you fired anyway. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, putting that whole situation aside, right? You're absolutely right. Any job, and people have been fired for less. Any job that respond to fans the way some of these voice actors have been responding, they would be filed in a heartbeat. But you know what? They're protected because their main characters in Dragon Ball, and they're bringing in a ton of money. At least that's what I think. I have no proof of that. To me, it's just kind of obvious, though. Like, you're going to fire the voice actor behind Goku and Bulma? Never going to happen. Like, they have that special protection. Broly, I mean, as far as we know right now, he's not in the super animated series in the foreseeable future, and he was in a one-shot movie that we know of now. So, yeah, they fired him. Had Goku done that? No. He makes too much money for them. Live and Learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. That's the song. Hell yeah. That was an awesome Sonic Adventure song. Do you think that Resident Evil 4 for GameCube is a good version? If you're saying the GameCube version is a good version of the game, yeah. I mean, it's the original version. It's the one I first played. It's great. However, if you have a PS4 or Xbox One, you may as well get the remastered one. That would be the best version. Oh my god. Yeah, but that whole that whole Vic situation, it's actually really scary. Because, let's say he hugs someone, like, you gotta be careful nowadays. You know, you really have to be careful nowadays how you interact with people. Like, that could easily be me one day. You know, let's say I go somewhere and some viewer randomly comes up to me that recognizes me, and, I don't know, asks for a picture, I give them a hug or something. What, do I have to be careful now that someone might say I did something? Like, it's a scary world, man. It's a real scary world you're living. Like, it's... You just really have to be careful how you interact with people now. You know? And it's... Because now, innocent things could be interpreted as something else. Or, you know, if you interact with the wrong person, they can do something for attention or lie about something, you know? Which, like I've always said, that devalues people that actually go through horrifying experiences. You know, then you run into that whole problem that started Me Too. The fact that, you know, women go through certain things that no one believes them, and they actually did. You know, and now suddenly that movement has attracted people that are just taking advantage of situations. It's scary. It's a terrifying world. Yeah, some people will even call fathers pedos for hugging their... That's ridiculous. I don't care, man. Man, if someone ever called me a pedo for hugging my daughter in public, I would knock them out right there. I don't even care. That's insane. But it also sucks that evidence from 30 plus years can be brought up. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Now, don't get me wrong. If you rape someone, right? Like, if you actually rape someone 30 years ago, and there's evidence of that, then, oh, you're a piece of shit. Go to jail, please. Never get out. But, you know, when it's just stupid shit like, I dug up a tweet from 10 years ago where you called someone this, and suddenly you're a racist or homophobic. You know, it's just... And I've said this before on stream, and I'll say it again. Everyone in this country needs to calm the fuck down. Symphony Night with the hard type patch, Portrait Ruins, Richter mode, and Order of Ecclesia on hard. Man, Order of Ecclesia. If you're a Castlevania fan, well, if you're a Castlevania fan, I'm assuming you played. But if you're a Castlevania fan, you haven't. That's one of the best Castlevania games out there. And damn, it's hard. I think, I'm trying to think of other boss fights, but I think that's the hardest Dracula fight in any... I don't know if I can think of a harder one. The one in this game's pretty tough, but Order of Ecclesia, he whooped my ass a couple of times before I was able to really get him. And I always thought Shinoa was a cool character. I've always been a fan of the non-Belmont characters. Like, don't get me wrong. Castlevania is the Belmont clan. Without the Belmont clan, there is no Castlevania, right? But I've always liked the idea of whenever the Belmont clan wasn't available for whatever reason, that someone else was there to step in that might be closely related to them or not. I always liked the idea of playing as non-Belmont. That's why I'm a huge fan of the Morris clan. I thought they were so cool because they were like, this whip is going to suck my life force away, but I'm going to take up the fight anyways because you guys aren't available. Like, man, the Morris clan were badasses. I still think it's good that women are feeling the strength to actually speak out about sexual assault harassment that happened to them. A lot of the negative reactions you see are exactly why they don't want to speak up. Yeah, I completely agree with that. It's good that a lot of women are. The sad part is that also brings fakers. It's just human nature. You know, you also have people that see a chance to want attention, and it's just an evil thing to do, man. Because not only are you screwing innocent people, you're also silencing real victims, and that's a shame. But yeah, like I said, that's the last I'll say of it. I don't want to get too political, and even though it's not really political, it's just being a decent fucking human, right? But funniest glitch you ever saw? Oh my god! You know what? I know what the funniest glitch I ever saw was. It's probably not funny if I tell the story. You have to see it. But Star Trek the movie game. Mind you, it kind of sucks, but I've always liked playing movie games. I used to pick them up real cheap just to play with buddies. Star Trek the movie game for Xbox 360. it's Diet Gears of War. It's a shitty version of Gears of War. But I was Captain Kirk. My buddy was Spock. I was going to say Spike. He was Spock. And I was like hanging on this platform or something. And he came to grab me. And he just falls through the ground and dies. And I got up. It was, like I said, it's really not funny by me telling you. You had to be there. But for me, that's the funniest glitch I ever... We still laugh about it. Because we were like, this game is so broken. It's trying to be Gears of War. And it's just like a generic-ass shooter. I love the non-Belmonts because they fight the same strong foes even if they're weaker. Yeah, absolutely true. Hey, Goblin, what's up, man? I didn't recognize you. I see you changed your avatar there. It'd be cool if Castlevania made a game telling the story of Quincy Morris. Yes! Yes! I would absolutely love to see that, because it'd basically be Bram Stoker's Dracula in Castlevania form. Which, keep in mind, I didn't make that up for the timeline. You guys know for some parts of the timeline I added in my own little things and, you know, yada yada, but the part where I talked about Bram Stoker's Dracula, that's straight from Konami. Like, Quincy Morris is canon. Quincy Morris from the Dracula novel fought Dracula and held him off. They never said he killed him, he held him off. Whatever that means. So yeah, I would love to see a game like that. Jonathan Morris's father. No, John Morris. Oh, this is that fish monster, I think. How do I steal again? It's R2 and then circle, right? I changed the avatar, revamping the... Yeah, revamping the... I've been wanting to revamp the channel a bit. Nothing too drastic. Maybe update the logo a little bit, but I haven't had time to really think about any of that. I'm so busy just making content. That can wait, though. One hit. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I actually made a emoji that said Cannon Police, but it was too many letters, so it just looked too small. You couldn't even read it. So I was like, oh, man. Oh, how do I hit this guy? I don't even remember. I thought I could hit him when he's on the fish or something. Oh, I keep hitting triangle instead of circle. Oh, man, I should have gone... You know what? I forgot to go to Julia's shop and buy, potions. I wanted to do that. Hey, Xionblade, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. What game have you played that had an awesome soundtrack, but the boss battle was too short to enjoy it? One example I mentioned earlier was Big Arm from Sonic Generations. Probably Mega Man X, because some of those... I played that game so many times I could beat some of those bosses real quick, and I really like the music for that. Like Storm Eagle, right? Like, I could beat him in like 2 seconds, because I played that game so much, but damn, that music's badass. Man, I really need to heal faster. I might die, actually, because I didn't buy potions, but... We'll see. If I die, I'll go to Julia's shop and buy some potions. Are you serious? I didn't hit him at all. Oh, damn it. I messed up. You know what I was pressing R1 to aim, and then I was wondering why something wasn't working. It's R2. I messed up. Yeah, I probably have to redo this. R1. Okay. Come on. Come on, Imitation Death. God, you son of a bitch. Do I have healing items? Oh, I do have potion. And milk. From cows raised in wide open pastures. Great for breakfast. Let's have some milk. Should have bought some potions. Time heal. Oh, I didn't need to use time heal. Oh, now I remember what I used to do. I used to hit him while he's swimming around like that. Oh no, I was trying to steal. There. Sushi. I don't want sushi. I hate sushi. Oh, the Moai statue heals? I thought that was just a cell. Damn, I definitely gotta level up. I feel like I'm sort of weak right now. Found out why Punisher and Jessica Jones got canceled. Property war between Disney and Netflix. Yeah, it's definitely Disney Netflix related. It's corporate drama. That's why. I don't care about Jessica Jones honestly, but Daredevil and Punisher. Damn, those shows were amazing. The only one I really didn't like was Jessica Jones. I just found a character boring. I was always surprised that Jessica Jones had such high ratings too. I never understood why. Well, one health bar almost down. I feel like last time I played this game, I beat this guy so easily. I don't know why he's taking so long now. As soon as I'm done with this fairy, I'm taking out Colossus. Damn you. About to use another health item in a second. Stop blocking! Alright, let's get Colossus in here. What else do I have? Ooh. Let's make this. Nodachi? Is that stronger? I think I used to use the spear on this guy. Ooh. That brings up my attack quite a bit. I hope it's not slow, though. Damn, the more I did, it healed me completely. Awesome. I might have wasted it, but whatever. Deal with it. Oh yeah, this weapon's way better. We got this now. Yeah, this weapon's strong as hell, though. Look at that. Yeah, I like this one. Come here, wuss. I couldn't get past Season 1 of Daredevil. I think I would rather get Root Canal than deal with slow burning. Oh, man, it was so good. It did take a while to get going, though. So I can see where you're coming from when it comes to that. His health is going down at a healthy rate now. Ah! Get him, Colossus! Do your butt slam. Damn, I'm definitely gonna have to grind at some point to get stronger. He's almost dead. Sword is good reach, too. Butt bounce! Where's he at? Where's he at? Come on, you coward. What a little bitch. Couple more hits and he's down. Yeah! Oh, hell yeah, I got him. Colossus! He's just butt bouncing over there. I guess I'll use my homing. Oh, I don't have enough hearts. No worries. There we go. My Japanese sword saved the day. How did the end of the Tron Bond stream? Oh my god, that game. I'll say this: I should not have saved all the puzzle sections for last. Just hours doing puzzles. I was bored out of my mind, but I beat the game. I beat the final boss, so that's what counts. Yeah, those puzzles suck. I don't want to play that game again, just because of that. And it's been a long time since I played this game. Welcome, Daryl. It is a fantastic game. I got a material from a distant mountain in the east, from Mount Fuji. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button with all of your strength. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss any new content. You can follow me on social media or go into my community tab for updates. And for as little as $1 a month, you can support the channel directly on Patreon. This is Fabian. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.